How do you quiet down your mind after a long day of work? My name is Muhammad, and I'm a spiritual coach for business owners and professionals. For the past 12 years, I've been studying meditation and applying these simple practices to my day to day life. While I've been running a business, while I've been living here in America, in one of the busiest cities, I've found that these simple practices that I'm going to be sharing with you have contributed to my life in the highest way possible. I went from being this person who was super anxious all the time, super depressed, super burned out, to this person who's happy and lives a sustainable life. In this video, I want to talk about why it's so difficult for you to quiet down your mind after work. And I'm going to give you a little simple practice that you can take with you and apply it to your everyday life. And I guarantee if you stick with it, it's going to work. So, first things first, let's break down what's happening, right? Why is your mind so racy after work? So, what I usually tell people that I'm working with is this isn't like a one day thing and then it just is super loud after work. Usually, what's happening is you're going days and days and days, or even weeks, or maybe even months without quieting down your mind. And then eventually it gets to a point to where it's almost uncontrollable, right? Your thoughts are very sporadic. You're waking up at 2 to 3 a.m. every night with sweats, thinking about orders, thinking about invoices. And it's a very intense feeling, right? It's not pleasant. I remember when I started my business, it was something I was excited about. I was like, wow, I'm so excited about work. But as time went on, I started realizing that feeling was more of an anxiousness than anything. It wasn't something I was actually enjoying. It became almost like a tormenting feeling in myself, right? I couldn't get out of work. And I found it very difficult to be in my day to day life, right? I found it difficult to be present with my wife. I found it difficult to be present at home. I just felt like I was always at work. That constant obsession around work started becoming stress and burnout. And if you're watching this video, I'm sure you know it's not a pretty feeling. So, first things first, I want to say this: we need to start managing it on a day-to-day basis. I don't want you wait till last minute and then try to pull a parachute, right? Even though if you did wait till last minute, the little meditation I'm going to share with you here in a second is still going to be very helpful, right? You're still going to be able to apply it and you're still going to start to get benefits. But the preference is that you do this on a daily basis. It's just 5 to 10 minutes. It's not really a big deal. And what starts to happen is you'll start to feel more calm, right? It's almost as if you're mastering it, right? You're controlling whether or not you want your mind to be on or off. There was this beautiful quote by this Korean monk that I was watching on Netflix, actually. And she said something very potent to me, and it stuck with me all these years. I watched this video like 10 years ago. And she said, enlightenment is having the ability to go into mind and come out of mind at will. So, with these little mindfulness practices, we're just building that muscle, right? Just like you go to the gym and you do bicep curls or you do pull ups, you're building your back muscles, your bicep muscles. Now, in this small meditation that I'm going to share with you, you're learning to direct your attention into your mind and direct your attention out of your mind. So, when I started applying these small meditations into my day to day life, I found that I became way more creative. I became way more happy. People saw me as a calm individual. And if you're a business owner or you're a professional, then you know that that's very important, right? At some point, like, right, you're leading people. And nobody wants to follow somebody around who's like always anxious and running around like a headless chicken. It's not comfortable for anyone around you. So when you bring this energy of calm into your day to day workplace, people start to respect you a little bit more. People enjoy working with you, right? You can bring this peace into your life, right? Not just your workplace, but your family, your friends, to yourself, right? When you're spending time alone. And it's very, very beautiful. So now that I've sold you a little bit, gave you a little intro, now let's just do a quick 5 minute meditation and I'll let you be on your way. Okay. Before I start, click the link below if you're interested in doing some one on one work with me or you just want to connect. It's a school community link. I have a ton of pre recorded material in there and it's going to be of value to you. Okay, let's begin the meditation. So, first, I want you to find like a nice calm seat. And I want you start by just closing your eyes a little bit, right? Relax your shoulders, just get comfortable. Let's start by taking a nice deep breath in through the nose and a nice 6 to 7 second exhale. Let's do one more. Exhale. And let's do one more. Now, as you're sitting here and you're starting your meditation, your mind is going to bring something up that needs to be done, right? I want you to simply ignore all these requests for the next 5 minutes. I want you to treat this 5 minutes like it's totally for you, right? And all these little requests that come up, if the phone rings, we're just going to ignore it just for 5 minutes. You can not exist for 5 minutes. Take another deep breath. Now just keep focusing on this breath, right? Just let it be automatic. And let the breath take you into silence. Notice the silence in between the breathing. And even if your mind is a little bit racy right now, just allow it, right? Don't fight the mind. We're not here to try and wrestle with our own thinking. We're just sitting and we're allowing whatever comes, comes. If you feel some tension in the body, it's totally okay. If you feel your mind is racy, it's totally okay. You're just allowing everything. It's almost as if you're just totally in a state of allowing. Like whatever happens, it's okay. There's nothing to manage at the moment. We're just scanning our inner state, right? You're noticing. You're noticing without trying to control anything. If you feel to just stretch a little bit, it's okay. Stretch it out. If you find yourself yawning, it's very good. It means you're releasing a lot of the tension that's been inside of you. You may have a thought, well, what am I supposed to be doing right now? Just sit. We're just sitting. We're just totally allowing everything. This is just 5 minutes for yourself. Sometimes you may feel intense emotions start to come up. Maybe you start feeling very sad or very angry. Again, simply allow it to be there. You're releasing a lot of old tension that you've been holding in, and it's simply just bubbling up to the surface. If you feel like you need to cry a little bit, it's okay. If you need to just yawn, it's okay. Just totally allow it, right? But the trick is like, do not get involved, right? Don't start fighting it or trying to suppress anything. You're just sitting with it. Now, this is going to come to like a short end right now, right? This is just your little pause moment for the day. Now you can end the video. The video will end. You do not have to stop your meditation. If you feel to sit for another 10 minutes, totally okay. If you feel to go out for a nice walk, it's totally okay. But this approach, I want you to start implementing this small meditation throughout your day. And I promise you, you're going to see very, very positive results. Okay. My name is Muhammad. If you want to connect, the link is in the bio, and we will talk soon. Peace.